It's early spring in the Selkirk Mountains, about 100 kilometers west of Creston. Nestled in a bed of protective sisal matting and watered by a nearby stream, these tiny sprouts of fall rye are among the first of the new season's growth. Their successful germination rewards intensive restoration efforts that began in the late fall of the previous year along the just completed Southern Crossing pipeline. The fall is the primary seeding window, basically from middle of August until October. What you want to do is get the seed in place so that it can be there in early spring when you can take advantage of the moisture that's built up in the soil over the winter. So that's why it was important for us to begin restoration and seeding operations even as construction was finishing. We needed to seed the 300-kilometer pipeline as quickly as possible. Since much of the terrain was difficult to access, there was really only one way to do most of it.
Got that cut there, Paul?
Nearly 50,000 kilograms of seed and 170,000 kilograms of fertilizer were distributed in just a few weeks. Today we're on the Asuyas Indian Reserve, which is between Gallagher Lake and Oliver. And it is, or contains, a red-listed plant community, which is the antelope bitterbrush. It's also the most arid region in Canada. And because of that, there's some very special restoration concerns. We have very limited water and a very hot growing season, so getting species to grow in this area is really difficult. We're putting the seed down first, and this is being done by band members, and then we're putting a hydro mulch, which is a wood fiber mulch, over top of the seed, and that will help hold the seed in place, and it will also hold in moisture. So this gives the seed a better environment for germination in the early spring. Getting native seed for this area is very difficult. There's no native seed industry in BC. So we are reliant on seed out of the States, which has a well-developed native seed industry. The other reason, there are some native species available from the prairies. However, we are limited to particular genetic stock, so we have to request seed from specific physiographic regions, and this physiographic region, the South Okanagan, goes down into the States, so that is another reason why we request the seed from down there. Native seed is very expensive. It ranges by species, the cheapest being around $20 a kilogram, which would be the absolute cheapest, up to you can pay hundreds of dollars per kilogram for specific species.